This drill will fix your iron shots forever. I can 100% guarantee. You have my word. A little bit of an overview. We're going a bit of backswing and how we work in the downswing. I just want to say, treat these videos every single day as something that's going to give you motivation to spend 5-10 minutes improving your golf swing. If you're one of these people, well, there's 3 options here. We've got access to a golf club, we can go out, this video is going to help you. You're at home, you don't have a net, this video is going to help you. And if you're at home and you've got a net, guess what? This video is going to help you. Treat these daily tips as things you can do. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes every single day, or even every other day, or every other day after that. Whatever it is, that little bit of something, these videos will give you motivation to improve your game. Now is the time. Let's take charge of it. Let's head into it. So, this is Sunday Swings. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, this is your opportunity to win a free swing analysis. Now, to be honest, who doesn't want something for free? I know I do. So, before we get into that though, and before we look at Damo Swing, who's this week's winner, so every week we're going to have a winner, and at the end of the video, I will tell you how you can be a winner. I've got a question for you. So, believe it or not, we're in 2021. And round the corner is the Masters. This will come on us so quickly. We did a podcast meeting the other day, Josh did, and we said, well, I didn't say, Josh said DJ is going to go back to back on the Masters. Is that even possible? So, comment down below who your Masters champion 2021 is, which ultimately sounds so strange that I'm saying 2021, but who's your winner of the Masters this year? I'm not going DJ, I'm sorry. Tiger? No. Anyway, I want to know who you think. So, back to this week's winner, Damo. Let's have a look at his swing from the down the line perspective first. Now, this is a common area for so many golfers. One, we're stood a little bit too tall to this golf ball, okay? I want to see us a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more over it. This is going to help us facilitate better rotation through the golf ball and more control of the golf club. And I'll lead this into the face-on perspective in a second. So as he takes this club away, it works a little bit on the inside, then a little bit long, and the body all gets a little bit this way. Now, anytime the body is in this perspective, we're going to have to try and create room somehow on the way down. As he starts down, everything works a little bit closer to the golf ball. And if we jump to the face-on perspective now, we can see as he comes into the ball, hands are behind, hands are getting scoopy. And we all know that is why we find it hard to strike our irons. If this is my iron, this is my ball, if things are working up early, that's going to promote those stins, that's going to promote those fats. We're not having them anymore. So, the first part of this video, I'm going to shoot in 2 ways. One, if you've got a band and you can secure an alignment stick across your elbows, where the crease of my elbows are, I've just placed that. I'll also show you this drill, how you can do it without that. And stick around for the final bit, because we flip round to the face-on perspective and show you how we can get those hands leading the way. First things first though. We have to get standing to the golf ball better, and you can do this, believe it or not, with this alignment stick on. Simple, we all know this, but it's so important we keep revisiting it, because these things are so easy, we just forget about them. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Hit that thumbs up button if you are. How often do you check your posture? Need to do it more often. So, sole the club to the sky, lower it so it runs parallel to the ground. I've got my feet just on shoulder width apart, but my toes slightly flared. All I want us to do now is tilt forward from the hips and slightly bend the knees. You can see, compared to Damo's posture at the first point, my armpits are over my toes, my middle of my hip is more over middle of my foot. I'm a lot more forward bend over the golf ball. So what we're trying to get out of here, this club working low early and then getting a little bit in this aspect during the backswing, encouraging us to work this way and really scoop those hands up. Chicken and egg, we've got to have the backswing sorted before we can even remotely look at downswing. So, into this now. Brief explanation of what I've got here on the floor. I've got my feet line, which runs parallel to my ball to target line. My yellow is at a 45-degree angle to my yellow. My red is at a 45-degree angle to my red. If you're at home, you've got these alignment sticks, or if you haven't, get some golf clubs, pause this video, place them on the ground, get it set up. Now you've set it up on the ground, I want you to stand over the golf ball with your blue alignment stick matching this yellow one here. To start your swing now, all I want you to focus on is your blue alignment stick matching the back yellow. So now this looks totally different. Hands have worked in, club head's worked out. Hands haven't worked out and club head hasn't worked in. And I want you to feel as though you fold your right arm and set this golf club so it points just roughly around this area between my feet and this line. So watch again. Set it up. Okay, now all I want us to do is simply turn this to the top where the alignment stick feels as though it's slightly level. It's going to be on a little bit of an angle, but it's going to be mainly quite level at the top of the backswing. So watch this now. Look at the position my golf club's in. Totally different. My body's not worked this way. I've really allowed my body to work in this aspect. So blue matches yellow, set the club, bring blue level. Okay, now on downswing. All I want us to do now is feel as though we can get the blue matching the yellow, but our hips matching this yellow. This would mean that our hip turn is ahead of our upper body turn. Into impact now, or pre-impact, can we feel as though we get our shoulders matching this yellow and our hips down the red? So ultimately, we're learning this. And I would do some reps of this. Feel it, because ultimately, this is training us. This is getting us used to what our golf swing wants to do. We're organising the body better on the way back. We're not working it in and a little bit tippy. We're loading it better in the backswing, and we're preempting it better on the way down. So I'm going to lose this band on my arms, and now I'm going to show you how you can do it if you don't have the band there. By the way, stick around. Face on perspective soon. If you don't have that band, this is nice and easy. Place the golf club across the chest. Just going to do this one-handed drill. Match the blue with the yellow. Up. Match it. Up. Match it. Up. Match it. So you can see here a lot more rotation. I'm staying in posture. I'm not standing up and scooping. Let me flick it round now to face on perspective, because I think this is the point in the video where it brings it all together. Now, before that, I've got some big news for you. You say, big news? What big news? You can't get on the golf course, there's no big news. It's true. And like I said at the start of the video, I want to be your motivation to help improve your golf from home. So, the big news is I have launched a brand new platform on my website. You can now become a monthly subscriber. There's only limited spaces because I want to make this a bespoke service to help you as an individual. It's not generic videos, it's really bespoke to you. So how does it work? You select your plan. We've got plans from 4 lessons a month, 2 lessons a month, and 1 lesson a month. You select your plan, you send your videos in to me, we have an initial Skype call to understand what's up with your game and set some goals. You then get a swing analysis and some drills to help you improve. This will happen every single week if you're on the gold plan, 2 times a month if you're on the silver plan, and 1 time a month if you're on the bronze plan. Really nice and simple, and this is going to, I believe, the best way if you're not able to come for a lesson or you're stuck in lockdown, whatever it is, and you want some answers to reasons why you're not improving, I've got you covered. I'll leave the link down below. It'd be great to help as many of you out as I can. Head over there and check out those plans. Right, I promise you face on. 2 minutes left in this video. Stick around for these 2 minutes. Killer. Not killer. Magic. Killer is a manc term of it being really good. I feel it's best if I show you this with the alignments across my chest, because some of us may not have the band. Well, majority of us probably don't have the band, but if you've been watching this channel for a long time now, you'll understand how and why you need to get a band like that. I use it a little bit. So, over the golf ball, show you this from the face on perspective. Look how much more tidier this looks. Much more all together. rather than feeling as though it works in and tips over here. So now on the way down, we can facilitate some movement where at last parallel, we feel like our hands are matching this, feel like our shoulders are matching this, feel like our hips are matching the red. So look at me now, hands much more ahead of the ball. So I said if you've got some space to do this at home, clear everything out the way, don't hit a ball, but stand here creating some practice swings like this. Really learning to turn out the way of this and allow the hands to work ahead. You can really see as I'm coming through the golf ball, my club is ahead here. It's not like this. My body is pivoting around itself and my butt of my club is pointing back at me. It's not this way. I'm really bunched up. My right arm is extended and through. So the analogy that I use here, and if you're in the garden or at the range, hit some balls away doing this, long right arm. Long right arm. That's what I feel through the shot. As long as I keep the body moving, that arm can go as far away as possible. If the body stops, the arm can't get long. This is how you do it. Stand over it, nice and slow back, long right arm. Get a real feeling, hold and pose it, because that's the way to bring this whole drill together. Learn to get these hands ahead of the golf ball by preparing the body better on the way back, by hitting those touch points on the way down. That's why I believe this drill fixes your golf game. It helps you strike those irons, helps you hit down on those irons, helps organise the body movement better on the way back, allow you to stay in posture on the way down, hips ahead of shoulders. It is my favourite one of all time. So all that's left for me to do on today's video is number one. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully this has given you the inspiration to get out and practice, or stay in and practice, whatever you can really do. But the point and the moment you've all been waiting for. How do I enter Sunday swings, Alex? I'm not going to waffle on. It is so simple. Subscribe, comment down below saying #shared, and share this with 3 golfers you think could really benefit from this. Remember, set this up on the ground. You can use your alignment sticks or golf clubs. Prepare the body better on the way back. I was moving the camera then as if I was preparing the body. And then work it on the way down. Hips ahead. This allows your hands to then facilitate movement ahead of the golf ball, not scoopy and back on themselves.